And we are back. Apart from the GoPro is...
Yeah, the GoPro is always missing in action, isn't it?
There's something wrong here. What is it? Microscope. Oh, there it is. Okay.
So, hi people.
Hello.
Thanks for sticking around.
Yeah.
Hello again. Yes, Joseph, we're back.
Yeah. So for people tuning in now, I got a blue screen as shared on Twitter, and someone already approached me that this is not an issue with my computer, as I thought it was, that I killed something on my USB connector. But this is in fact something that is caused by Sysmon. So I'm using Sysmon. Sysmon is the application in Windows that takes care of monitoring your whereabouts. So if you're starting a process, if you're mounting stuff, if you're running stuff, if the scheduler runs, and if I stick in a USB stick and delete a file or delete all the files on the disk, it will crash. And they're currently working on a patch for this, but sometimes I forget I should not do that. And most of the time I format the disk, and now I just delete it again, crashing it again, and there we are. So the device is compiled. The M5 core works. It recognized the BMP file while we were busy. So I'm going to recompile the M56C. So the slave device, since I have a lot of M5 atoms here, and I mixed them all up. So let's put all the unprovisioned ones on my right side, so I don't make a mess again. And compile this one again. Is it running? I don't see.
Yeah, Joseph, let's give Microsoft full access to your diagnostic and usage info. It makes a better product.
No, it's not for sharing it with Microsoft. It's logging it locally in my event log.
Yeah, he was just saying from
okay, no.
This is why we can't. Even if we do share everything, we still can't have nice things.
Yeah,
I think that's his main gripe.
This was my so this entire dump was like 32 GB of dump on elaborate logging. So I just killed it. I just pressed the reset button and YOLO. So there's no logging here.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything. Oh, okay. I probably need to compile. So let's go to the Windows view. Am I able to enlarge it?
Yeah. Here you have a little log about the size of a rainforest tree.
Actually, there's some cool episodes on Darknet Diaries about Microsoft and logging and the entire problems that they have. Do we patch this file now and hope everyone will patch it and will reveal what is wrong with Microsoft, or do we wait a little longer so that we can combine it with something that everybody wants, but then
so it slips under the radar?
Yeah, so whenever Microsoft is doing the patch Tuesday, there will be malicious people reverse engineering those patches to see what is wrong, and weaponize that to create malware for it. So for all the people that did not run the patches on that particular Tuesday or Wednesday, will have an issue on Thursday.
Yeah.
So I saw the exact same thing happening to Apple. Recently Apple promoted a new icon pack that also did like 3 days on the entire ecosystem.
Yep.
So that was not as crisp and clear. There was a few fixes. So icon pack and a few fixes. And when you like dove into that, it was like being able to execute code without user interaction.
Yeah, I saw a really scary hack for iPhones a few days ago. It's months old. It's since been
DDoS.
patched.
Yeah.
And that they can just convince your iPhone to access your photo library over Wi-Fi without any interaction, without you interacting with your device.
Yeah.
So using the whole air, how do you call it? The wireless file sending thingy, which is incredibly useful. It's really a useful tool, but holy shit, is it scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it being used for the better or the worse. Yeah. Like people broadcasting messages to someone in the subway saying, we've got an eye on you. If that guy bothers you some more, we come over and have like a firm conversation.
Oh, yeah. It's so for those who are not in the Apple ecosystem, there are a few wireless tools to connect your various Apple devices together, like Handoff and AirDrop. AirDrop is sharing files across devices, your own device or someone else's device. You can restrict that people can't send you stuff or whatever. But there's also Handoff, which is I'm browsing this webpage on my iPhone and I want it on my MacBook, and I can just do one click on my MacBook and get that page, or the other way around. But also with copy and paste. So you can just hit Command C, which is copy on your MacBook, and then paste it on your iPhone, or the other way around, which is so cool. But it's come to think of it, it is a scary technology to have.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you use Windows, the shared clipboard and AirDrop are the things you miss most. But while you are compiling, oh, that's a nice empty sketch.
Yeah. Now I need to find the code again. I see a message on Twitter. Gilles, broken another Windows warranty, have you?
Oh, I saw that wonderful warranty void message.
Yeah, translated one.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
Open and forgive, right to fix or something. Yeah. I'm not sure. It was beautiful.
That's basically what it's all about.
Yeah, it's a pretty good translation.
Yeah.
If you don't have the literal word warranty, then you need something to improvise. The right to fix or something for them.
Only for testing.
Yeah, can't find it. But yeah, there is indeed a Windows 10 utility coming in these days, and it's nowhere near as sophisticated as what Apple has done. But then again, if you control every single piece of software on every single device, then it's easy for you.
Yeah. And every dimension and every chip that's in every piece of hardware that you're running your software on.
Yeah, it's the main way Apple draws in their customers by making it so incredibly working well, so nicely.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna try and find that hack. Let me remember where I saw it.
What are you looking for?
That Apple hack. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, I saw another one where you they had like a setup with, I think, 20 different phones lying around, and someone fired up a laptop.
Oh, this is the article.
Okay, let me.
I'll dump it in the chat.
Oh yeah, I can do that as well.
the iPhone zero-click Wi-Fi exploit is one of the most breathtaking hacks ever.
Yeah.
And it's we're not going to read it all now, but just read it, have a look at the video, and
That's probably the reason that I had to do an update last week.
no, this was the update in May.
Oh, okay.
They fixed the vulnerability back in May with the whole COVID-19 update for the contact tracking interface. So they just snuck it in there. But this was, I was not aware of this exploit, so they hit it well.
Yeah. This is not working.
There was something about that. There was a major flaw in iOS and that you should update.
Yeah.
But not to this level. This is a scary article. You should have a look at it. Hey, your LEDs are doing a thingy.
Yeah. Change picture.
Are they doing the right thingy or the wrong thingy?
Request picture. So if I remove this, oh, this is actually requesting a picture, but I do not see the picture yet. So how does this know? Oh, that's how it works. Okay. For some reason, I need this again. Need to compile it again.
Yeah, that's the stupid thing with the Arduino interface.
Yeah.
Oh, you've plugged in a new device. Let's do everything again. Instead of just pushing that same binary out again.
Is that so?
Or when you change one variable or
something
that should just be a minor compile. No, let's do everything.
Yeah.
Come on, people. It's 2020.
Should get your toolchain. Oh, what happened?
Can you switch it to your Arduino view again?
Sorry. Window view.
That's interesting.
Okay. So I saw some issues here. Receive event.
Suddenly he didn't compile anymore?
Yeah, he did compile. Containing a loop. Node containing a loop. Okay. Where? Should work. So insert this one. So it sees one and insert the next one. Yeah. So what you do is you put the atom in there, and then you press the button to make it read the next one. So the core is looking for 15 devices, 16 devices, which are numbered 1 to 17 because you cannot use 0. And if you install a new device, you have to press the screen for 2 seconds to flash it to the next available device, which will be 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have to put them in order. I don't know if this also sets the EEPROM. Change address. Yeah, it also flashes the EEPROM. Okay. But so far I do not see any images on here. Maybe it needs all the devices to show the image.
If it's expecting 16 of them, if it's actually checking if they are there,
Yeah.
then it will probably want all of them.
Okay.
So no, while you flash some more of those,
Yeah.
I have something else I can put on the screen.
Let me share your screen then.
Because as we know, as most of you know, we are slowly preparing for an event called MCH 2021, which is going to be a hacker camp in the Netherlands, COVID permitting, of course.
You should already have your vouchers.
Let's not skirt around that issue. We have no idea if we are actually going to be able to hold an event on the field. But if we can, it will be incredible. There's already a few blog posts on the whole COVID situation and the whole ticket situation for MCH. Meaning that if we have to cancel, you'll get a full refund. So it's basically a risk-free camp.
Yeah.
Well, financially at least. I mean, your mood will be just as pissed as my mood when we have to cancel, but let's hope we can still have some nice things. So one of the things I am working on with a group called Badge.team is the MCH badge, and we are gearing up for a second prototype. The first prototype was just a square, and it was ugly, but it was functional. So we are now, I'm going to hit a button and show you the current design iteration. With the current shape and an early version of what we are considering the art. Nicolette is the same person who also did the Hacker Hotel badge for us. Is added. We took the Game Boy Advance shape and we upgraded it a bit.
Cool, like the frog.
Yeah, with our two heroes sitting in the bottom right corner, the badger and the snake. Flying a kite just to relax, because that's, by the time it's summer 2021, we've all earned the right to relax and just fly a kite in the sun. And yeah, that's so this is the shape we are going for the new prototype.
Cool. Very cool. Is that like touch areas?
Touch, the buttons laid out will be actual physical buttons.
Oh, okay.
I think, at least, that's the current idea. No idea what we'll do on the final product though, but the current idea is just to go physical buttons. Touch buttons are great, but you need the feedback.
Yeah.
Oh, I think something is crashing. You are crashing again.
No.
Oh, hey, I'm back. Then it crashed towards me.
Okay.
That's also then my network was hanging up. I could hear you, but no video anymore.
Ah, okay.
So for the moment, we're going with actual buttons, but we might even end up with touch buttons and then having some haptic feedback on there. No idea yet. We'll see where we end up, but we have months to go still.
Yeah. Oh, it seems to lag for Joseph as well. The whole stream.
Oh yeah, the whole stream.
I guess I should have like
a
machine for streaming and a machine for working on, and not have it on the same machine.
Yeah, I've had the same idea for myself as well. Just have one machine doing all the streaming, and then have one physical machine just connected over HDMI and a capture dongle, and work from there. Because we will all be doing this for a little while yet.
Yeah.
And I even was just looking at the new Apple M1 Mac Minis.
Yeah.
Turns out those are incredibly expensive if you want 16 gigabytes of RAM.
Yeah.
We're talking about 1,400, 1,500 euros for a machine that you could buy for 500-600 in Windows 10 money.
Windows 10 money.
Yeah, well, okay. The thing I love about the Mac Mini is
Yeah.
it's this.
Yeah.
It's a tiny little, not even a pizza box.
Yeah.
I like the form factor because that's way I can just make a little streaming crate and just chuck in the Mac Mini, the microphone, the camera, and just take it somewhere.
Yeah.
Even more practical than probably a laptop, and not overheating as much as a laptop.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what is it still on top of what? There is someone called Station 240 is using pin pads at supermarkets. Oh, with no audible feedback. Oh, that's about the buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. And I had
it worked with the SHA badge, SHA 2017 badge, but
we progressed from there.
It wasn't a fun experience for everyone.
No.
Also because the calibration was done during our sweatshop, or during when you reflashed it, and you could easily mess that up by having something on top of the other board during calibration, that sort of stuff. So it wasn't perfect. It was very well programmed, and it was a better experience than most would have expected from that chip. But yeah,
I think it set the standard.
It set something. Yeah, it showed that you could do an e-ink user interface really well. In fact, so there is about 4 or 5 of them on there.
There's 4 on there, and I have another 4 flashed.
Nice.
So actually, when you are compiling the next time, it does not have to do the entire toolchain.
Oh, that saves a lot of time.
Only if you have like a different I/O port. But since this uses like proper serial chips and not ones that identify as something new.
Yeah.
This seems to work. So instead of configuring them every time, I'm just doing the entire bunch. So
yeah.
I have 5 left, so that's
nice.
Relatively fast.
Yeah. Also public is the ticket price for MCH. I'll get that blog.
Yeah. 20 December is the first.
Yeah, the first batch of tickets will be available soon, which is good.
And is that like for the people that have the vouchers, or will that also be open for people that do not?
I think both. I think the people with vouchers will get an update just before it goes really live, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
But then again, there's 1,000 early bird tickets.
Yeah.
We won't sell 1,000 early bird tickets on December the 20th, I think.
Yeah.
I would love to. I would really love to sell 1,000 tickets on December the 20th. But let's face it, that's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But you should, if you have the money, if you're willing to show your.
How many days is it?
The camp?
Yeah.
The camp will be. Let's see. Did they put the date in the blog?
Sorry for interrupting.
It's on the main. It's on their main website. It's on August 6th through 10. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And there are some. There's if you need to build up a big village, you can probably come a day early. And stay a day late, but. If you come early, you will be put to use for build-up. If you stay late, you will be put to use for teardown.
Yeah.
You will be volunteered. Let's phrase it like that. You will also be fed. I mean, if you're a proper volunteer, if you do the work for the event, you will be fed. They will be taking good care of you.
Yeah.
But let's just keep it at August 6th through 10. I think it's probably August 5 is day 0, but it's a 5-day event.
Yeah,
it's big. It's a lovely field. I'll link the webpage.
And I interrupted you before you were revealing the price for the December.
So yeah, the price. Let's open that blog, ticket sales. So the early bird price will be 320 euros. The standard ticket price on July the 1st will be 375 euros. So there's a 55 euro difference between early bird and the main
substantial.
Yeah, that's substantial. I mean, you could buy a tent and a crate of beer.
Yeah.
Well, shitty tent and a shitty crate of beer, but still. 55 euros could be your week's worth of food for that camp if you're purchasing smartly.
Yeah. I really don't want to miss that. The event.
Same here. I besides that, I'm really needing. I'll get to you, Elboro. Just to give me a second. So if you're like me and you really need an event to look forward to, just get an MCH ticket, and if we have to cancel, we'll refund you. Yes, it's more expensive than the previous camps.
Yeah.
It's more expensive than CCC camp in 2019, which mainly comes from that all those rental companies charging a lot more money because they don't have as many events as they used to have.
Yeah.
So all the prices went up.
But look at this amazing badge.
Yeah. It's we're not sure yet it's going to look like this, but this is the current design idea, and the badge alone, if you have to buy all the components separately, will be between 50 and 100 euros somewhere.
Yeah.
Not sure. I mean, there is an ESP32 on there. There's an extra RAM chip on there. There is an FPGA on there. There is
STM.
A pretty decent sensor package on there from Bosch. There is, there's tons of stuff on there. So yeah, it's going to be incredible. So if Elboro is asking if you're willing to help out once in a while, do you have to register somewhere? So there is several options to help out with this event, which is cool because these events become more fun if you help out. Trust me, that's the way I learned it, and I can totally recommend it. You can help out 3 ways. You can be part of the organization, so that's mainly pre-event and post-event, doing all the planning, all the organizing, building stuff for decoration, whatever. Then there is helping out at the event as an angel, as we call it. It's a translated version of the German word Engel, and they use this religious metaphor for their guardian angels. People are helping out at the event. So at the event, you can also help out if you want to help out during build-up. You need to register in advance, but that will all be made very clear. There will be some system where you can say, hey, I want to help out at the event and do a shift of something, selling drinks at the bar, emptying trash cans, which is cool, by the way. You would not I've done, I was team lead for Team Waste, the previous camp. I can totally recommend doing trash runs. Okay, it's smelly sometimes. Okay, it's dirty sometimes, but it's somewhat it's rewarding. It's like, hey, okay, so this area is overflowing with junk and crap, and people made a mess, and okay, let's make this place better and help everyone out. It's a nice little logistic job. I can totally recommend doing Team Waste or helping them out, even one shift clearing out trash bags. And and if you're Team Waste, you have a dedicated golf cart for your team. which is totally cool. You do need a driver's license, which I sadly don't have, so I never got to drive the golf cart. But it's the only team that gets their own dedicated golf cart.
But does it feature a unicorn on top?
Last time it featured everything on top.
Nice.
People from our team, there are some pictures with the whole thing becoming a huge tent and everything, because people leave so much stuff at an event. It's incredible. I had a talk with the trash removal person. How do you call it? The guy who drives the big truck to pick up all the dumpsters. And he said the volume of trash we produced was about half of that which per person, half of that which Lowland produces, and it already was a lot. A lot of people abandoned their tents, their mattresses, their everything, just leave it and leave. I don't know why, but it was an incredible experience. We totally nerded it out and had little QR codes on each trash bin, so you could report the state of the bin and say it's empty or full or halfway or whatever. And we had that all on a nice little map. And then after the first night, I woke up, looked at that map, and every single trash can was in the red. Because some troll, just one of the security guys actually just had a walk around the field. He didn't even do some code or something, or on his website. No, he just walked around the field and scanned every QR code and reported every bin to full. Well, if you did that much effort to troll me, I love you. Nice. So after that, we ditched the whole system and just did rounds. It was way easier. But it's I love these events, and it's such a rewarding thing to volunteer at these events and help out and just make some stuff happen. That's, I mean, how often do you get to help organize or build up an event for 3, 4, 5,000 people? It's cool. Yeah. So there's more M5s going on there.
Yeah. But I have an issue with one, and if it requires 16, then I have an issue.
Okay.
So this is slave not found 16. Request picture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 on there. Yeah, 7 works. 8 works.
So you now have 9 of them on there. You're configuring them all to see if they all work or something.
I need to press a button to flash the EEPROM ID.
Oh, okay. Did you visit the Dutch hacker camps, Gilles? I don't remember if you were at SHA or not.
I was at SHA, yeah.
Did you do the previous ones as well?
My last one was the one in Paradiso. So I've not been to Oom.
Oh wow! The Paradiso was that was one of the original ones, right?
Yeah, 89.
Wow.
Yeah. It was.
One or two years ago, I met a guy who was wearing one of those original shirts.
Oh wow!
and I was like, wow, that was a good shirt if it still survived.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I got the tickets. Got them still here from '89.
Oh wow. Alburo is asking, where's that gorgeous case you made together with Brutz? He didn't print it yet, I think.
Yeah, I did print. A colleague of mine printed, so I was able to show it on the stream, a video at least.
Yeah, we need to get you printing.
Don't know what happened, but
Oh.
there's one light on here.
Oh, Alboro also visited Paradiso.
Oh, wow. There were two. It was 2 times in Paradiso.
Yeah, it was the Galactic Hacker Party, which was the original one, and then hacking at the end of the universe. Yeah, I think
that was the one that I went through. Maybe I even went to both. I don't know.
It's long time
it's
ago.
It's like the setup with the hackers information system and Professor Hersberg and the KPN hack. It's a long time ago. For some reason, this. Okay. I think I have an issue with my hub as well. My USB hub. Yeah.
So, for those who are not as old, the Dutch hacker camps are happen every 4 years and have been happening about 30 years now. The Dutch hacker camps were there before the CCC camps. The CCC congresses already were happening. Those started in '84, I think. But somewhere in late '80s, Rob Grondgrijp and his hectic Access for All people started an event which began with the Galactic Hacker Party.
Inspired by Douglas Adams, most of the titles.
Sorry?
Inspired by Douglas Adams, most of the titles.
Yeah, and later that progressed into camps, and then at some point the original crew from Rob Grondgrijp didn't want to do it anymore, and from there the Dutch events with volunteers just happened. People just took over.
In Twente as well, right?
Sorry?
Somewhere in Twente, campus grounds.
Probably. I'm not that well versed in that.
Okay.
SHA or SHA 2017 was my first big camp.
Yeah.
Before that, I attended in 2016, I attended ETH Zero and Hacker Hotel.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
Yeah, I
had never experienced anything like it. It was ETH Zero. I'm now one of the main organizers behind it, but it scared the crap out of me. What do you mean there may be food? It's not organized?
Yeah.
And it didn't compute for me.
Yeah.
Until we just were there and it all sort of happened.
It's cozy event.
Yeah.
I really like the chemistry of ETH Zero, as it is so different from most of the other hacker events. Like, you're sitting on a table with like cool people doing cool stuff, and it's like smaller, and everyone is laid back and hanging around. And if you want to do a lecture, no pressure.
Yeah, it's less of a conference than, for instance, Hacker Hotel. At Hacker Hotel, for me, there is so much to do.
Yeah.
That I'm constantly running.
Yeah.
which causes me to just say, okay, I can't do this. I'll just skip this,
Yeah.
and this, and I'll watch the video. Narrator, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
But at ETH0, you can just say, oh, hey, I want to geek out at this project and pull in some other friends and do this together. And there is no big badge with a puzzle. There is no double track of content for you. There is no pre-planned. Well, there are one or two pre-planned workshops, but most of them, there's not as much as there is at events like Hacker Hotel.
Yeah.
And
I did do a ring from a coin, though.
Oh, wow. Yeah. The one ring, but that didn't happen at any ETH share. That was one in Friesland, probably.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
Yeah, that's the two ETH shares where I didn't went. The ones in Leeuwarden at the hotel.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I didn't visit those. But yeah, it's there is always something to do. Just don't bring a stack of projects. Just bring one.
Yeah.
That's my main advice for any hacker event. Bring one or bring zero, because projects will find your way anyway.
Yeah.
Just bring your laptop, bring a USB serial device, and bring some
cash
wires, and have some cash on hand.
Yeah. Because people will be selling like cool projects that you won't run into on other places.
Yeah, that too. Especially at CCC Congress, especially there, cash is king.
Yeah.
Dutch events were a lot more into the ticky and just sending money across using bank transfer. But at CCC, just bring cash.
Yeah.
You're almost full. It's almost full. Cool. Slowly but surely. Yeah, but hacker events are cool. Even if you don't visit a hackerspace, which you totally should. Well, not now maybe, but when we can again, just go visit hackerspaces. And I don't care which country you're from. All countries have hackerspaces, and most hackerspaces are pretty cool. There's always one that will suit to your liking, and else you can influence that hackerspace to become to your liking, maybe a little bit. But get an MCH ticket. It's set it on your calendar for December the 20th that you're ready to purchase a ticket.
Yeah.
At 1800 CET, because you want that early bird discount price, so you can buy a nicer tent for yourself. One thing to note with this field, even though it's in the middle of summer, get a pretty decent sleeping bag. It will get cold during the night because we're very close to big open water. It will get cold.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, also bring space blankets to keep off the evil Daystar from your tent.
Sorry?
Space blankets, you know those?
No.
Those space blankets are those thermal blankets you have in your first aid kit.
Gold and
silver.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the main trick all these hackers use is bring a little bit of duct tape and a few of those space blankets.
Yeah.
And where the sun comes up, you add an extra layer to your tent.
Yeah.
So you can sleep in a bit longer.
Yeah.
For me at CCC camp, it literally gave me 2 or 3 hours of extra sleep before I melted out of my tent, as I normally would have done a lot earlier, which meant I could stay up a bit longer. But the space, a few camping gear companies now sell those tents that are silver on the outside, black on the inside. Those Fresh and Black is a brand name. Get one of those, get a few space blankets on top of that, and you're gold.
I bought one at the Aldi, and that had the silver outside and like an inner tent as well, and like really a cool one. And went with Jure and will go with Jure again. So
Yeah, I got one of those. I think it's a free or in theory a 3-person tent, but I'm quite tall because I'm Dutch.
Yeah.
So I just lay diagonally in the tent. So it's a 1-person tent for me. Uh, but it's pretty good. So, oh, hey, I see.
Yeah, there's
Nice. Can you switch pictures so we
yeah.
can see it on the big screen?
Yeah, but this is not what I did, so I might confuse that it is already scaling, and it is not.
It's doing something.
It's doing something, that's for sure.
Could it be that your picture is actually a lot bigger than you anticipated?
My picture is 20 by 20.
Hey, 13 Rigs. I will not say your real name on stream. Hi.
Let's. I should have paint.net somewhere.
Or something. So you need 100 by 100 pixels, right? Or less? Well, no, wait, less.
20 by 20, right?
20 by 20, yes. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm a math teacher by day, but during the night it all goes away.
So you now know how my infrastructure looks.
Oh yeah, it's at the plumber.
Every
gasket leaking.
That thing, yeah. Okay, I have this one here, and can I somehow open this?
Also, it's about 10 in the evening.
Yeah.
I think in a little bit I am going to call it a night.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Let's try this one thing.
Yeah.
And then we'll be done in 5 minutes. Narrator. No, they weren't.
File.
But
save as. Yeah, it's either that or it's the end of the stream anyway, because I'm going to stick a USB stick somewhere.
Oh dear.
I don't know if there's like special things that you need to configure for auto detect, but oh, maybe is there like file recent, open recent, the
yeah,
no, it's not here.
Oh,
what?
I see what you're doing.
What I'm doing?
Yeah, the picture you're trying to make.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
It's just a thumbnail on the top.
Ah, yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me go to the Windows view then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no pressure, but I'm going to give you 6 more minutes, and then I am going to end the Zoom call. You can stay on as long as you like.
No.
But for me, I'm I'm good.
Okay. Let me look at this one. What is it doing? Index number.
We are approaching this point in our showmanship that we actually should be starting to prepare these sessions.
Yeah.
Somehow.
That we can cut it back to 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Save. I'm now going to save it. Okay, I'm inserting a USB stick. So that's either the end or... yeah, replace with a countdown timer. Automatic shutdown.
Yeah, I don't have the countdown plugin for OBS just yet, but I'll install that soon.
2. Okay.
Oh, that's not 20 by 20.
No, it's not 20 by 20, but this is the 20 by 20. So let me open this one. Open. This is 20 by 20, and this didn't work. So
okay.
Maybe it scales it, and if not, it should at least have more pixels than we have now.
Yeah, but even the colors are incorrect, right?
I don't know. And,
well, it's not a constant strip. No effort November is over. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's It's now again wear a mask December, like it's wear a mask November, wear a mask October,
Okay.
and we'll soon progress into wear a mask January.
Reset. Change picture. Auto change. Does not recognize the picture with. No, I think this is it. So.
And you know what the annoying thing about this will be, Yillis?
Yeah, that I will.
You'll keep on tinkering on this for another 10 or 15 minutes,
Yeah, and then it's done.
Works.
Yeah,
and then you'll just post it on Twitter because screw this. So keep an eye on the Twitter for the next hour, people.
Yeah,
and
or hours. Yeah.
Anyway,
thanks very much. Thank you for your
you
cool design studio, as it is very industrial.
Yeah, I could sell this to some hipster for thousands and thousands and thousands of euros. But
I should even grow a beard for it.
Screw that. I have a 0.5 millimeter stubble, and it's already too much for me.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Yeah.
So, people.
It's still 7 on the stream. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining on this December 5th. Thanks, Sebas. Really cool to have you. It's like really a joy to host this with you together. And have a great weekend, everybody.